Hello, thank you for taking some time to view this video. I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some tips and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your revenue, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to local competitors' website in the area, see those tips and tricks, get outrank them, get you on the first page of Google, which increase your online traffic and your revenue. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. Whatever I talk about here, you could use that on your own for your website. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I'll show you the steps for your business. So first is content. So in your content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words, just depending on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you could place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So right now you got a nice laid out website, tell family oriented. So nice layout here. Pictures are good too as well. But one thing I would definitely increase on your web page is just your content, and that increases your searchability. So your relevant content and your keywords, and that increases your searchability on Google. So speaking of Google, if I was living in San Mateo area, I might type this in: San Mateo, CA, plumbing services, and here's what comes up. So ads usually come up here, and there you are right there. So ads is a good way to be in the front of face consumers. Sometimes consumers click on that, but sometimes they keep going to this map pack here. This is important as well. I'll talk more about that in a minute. And we call these organics here. We feel this is also very important with searchability on Google. To organically be on the first page of Google for any kind of service you provide or area you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp and Angie's List, because a consumer, if they're looking for a service or product, they're going to go to a company for the most part, especially if it's emergency type service, which you guys do that a lot. So your top competitor in this area with San Mateo Plumbing Services is this Your Bell Plumbing. So I'll compare your website to his and see if those tips and tricks could outrank them, get you on the first page of Google. As you can see scrolling down, you're not on the first page of Google, but you got a strong website. No reason why you can't get there. People don't click pages 2 or 3 of Google for more services. So you want to be on the first page for any kind of services you provide. So to do that comparison, we use a tool here called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. So here's your numbers. So for your website, you're using 282 keywords, which is good. You want to keep all those keywords. You want to have high volume, more bang for your buck, but you get very creative in keywords. Think about all the buyer intent keywords, not only plumbing services you do, but all the draining services you do. You could also tag it with any kind of area you provide, like there's Palo, Redwood City. So you get very creative and just increase your keywords, that increase your searchability. Just compare that to a local competitor. Here's Bell Plumbing in San Mateo. They're using 450 keywords. Compared to you, how many was yours? Yeah, so you're about 200. Yeah, so you're close to them. Yeah, there's no reason why you can't outrank them. Great thing about keywords is you could take some of the ones that apply to you that's not on your website. And like, for instance, if you go to San Bruno, I don't know if this is on your website or not, but this is just an example. You could put that on your website, embed that in there, and that increases your volume. So not only you can match your competition, but you start dominate them with more keywords. Secondly is backlinks. Let me go back to yours. There you are. There's your URL. So backlinks are anywhere where one website is linked to another website. So these links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins. But keep this in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have relevant backlinks that apply to you. For instance, other plumbing services, HVAC services, electrical service websites linking to you. It doesn't do you any good if websites outside your industry are linking to you. It doesn't give you that trust, search power with Google. So you're using 443 backlinks with 84 reference domains. Good job there. But compare that to a competitor that's on that first page. Again, you're very close to him. Man, no reason why you can't outrank this guy. He's using 499 backlinks with 88 reference domains. Again, so much like the keywords, you don't have to recreate the wheel. You take the backlinks that are good, that are strong, you add them back page to your website, and then you get closer to outbeating him. Not only match him, but outrank him. Outdo these numbers to get on that first page. And then finally, there's citations. So a citation is anywhere where where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google Business profile. So citations help you rank in this map back here, which is extremely important for local businesses, since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. So I believe you have a San Mateo address. You definitely want to be in the top 3. Sometimes there's 4 here, but want to be in the top 3. Much like pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click this button for more businesses. So to do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, and there's many more you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great too if you have a good social media presence. So here's the idea that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, your citations, once they all come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's so worth it. To be on the eyes of consumers here and on top organically here. So not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. Also, there's usually many more keywords you could use to generate more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this for you to start generate those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out. I could help you out with that, give you some more information. We could talk about your goals, and I could do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a few lines of feedback on this video, that just helps me get better at making these for local businesses. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. And thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Hopefully this was informative for you. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.